Good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. Uh, just doing another little art stream here. Uh, just kind of doing part two of the Lily stuff. If you were here on Wednesday, so yeah, just give me a few moments and we will kick this off momentarily. I'll leave you with some music. Wait, will I leave you with some music? Here's this computer. Oh, that's why. There we go. All right. Okay, I think we're good to go. Or wait, or are we? Did I bust everywhere? Not everywhere. There we go. Almost forgot one important spot. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have one of those like things where you go live and it just updates everywhere. You know what I mean? It'd be nice, but is what it is. Hey, Coden, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Friday. It's Friday. All right. So we're picking up from last time where we got the line art basically done. Although I'm going to probably go through and like do some cleanup stuff. Like I have these like I might redo the face because I got some commentary from people saying like it doesn't. Well, the mouth it may not be lined up, which it might not be. But honestly, I'm not too crazy about this face at the moment. But actually, another thing I kind of want to change were like the ends of these pigtails. I kind of just redo them entirely. So I'm just gonna just erase them. We're gonna put these back on. Turn up the opacity a bit. I kind of like how this official art does it, where it's not just like like it's not like not quite like that, but there's a little more nuance to like how the ends of her pigtails look. So I'm gonna go with that for now. So I'm gonna do like, in fact, I might as well just do a full erase of these tips here, like that. In a man mood, trying to get some stuff done with Godot, but having a damn mood for wanting to play board games. Yeah, I get that. I mean, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy or something like that. But be sure to take like reasonable breaks and all that. Yeah. So the reason I didn't stream yesterday, even though I was planning on it, was I don't know, like I think it's partially my fault. In fact, it probably is entirely my fault in that I just did not eat because I just lost track of time. And by the time it was time to, I did have time to eat. It was like past 2, and I knew that like, oh man, I'm not gonna have a lot of time to like eat, you know? So I ended up making like taking some chips and cheese. Hey, Idle Room, how's it going? I won't tell if you won't. Yeah. That doing some yeah, made some chips and cheese, but I think the chips I was using were hella stale. Like, I mean, like goddamn stale. And normally that wouldn't, I don't think that would normally be a problem, but I don't know, something about it just like didn't sit well in my stomach. Maybe it was just like my stomach acid was also like kind of rebelling at the same time. But when I tried to when I ate it, it was like, oh yeah, that's not bad, it's not bad. But then like an hour later, it's just like, oh, why do I feel like utter shit? So so that was kind of my own fault. I feel like it is what it is, you know. So yeah, I just kind of like didn't feel like really good after like, you know, the workday was done, and then I still had to go eat dinner, which I did a much better dinner, I feel like, although it was still like fried shit. which is something you really need to be better about. You ever have that thought? It's just like, oh man, this stuff's so good, but I know it's bad for me. Ginger ale? Yeah, I probably should have done ginger ale. Yeah, I don't think I need to double check if I have any in the house. That probably would be useful to just keep on hand. Of course, then I'm almost never drink it, and then it goes flat, and now I'm just like, why did I keep this around? But yeah, no, ginger ale probably would have settled my stomach at the very least. But yeah. So yeah, like after dinner, I was just like, I just don't feel like doing jack shit. So I just didn't bother. I mean, it actually gave me some time to catch up on some anime that I've been watching. I'm one of those people that like, I don't know how people like stay on like stay with like the current season all the time. I have way too much shit to do, so I miss a lot of crap. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to like watch stuff that like I think is good, looks good to me. But sorry, I also have a fly problem around me. But it's like I don't know. I just don't have time to really watch all the current stuff. So I've been kind of just going back and like just watching some older stuff from like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. Actually, I don't even know when this one came out. I've been watching Laid Back Camp or Yuru Camp or something like that. I think it's the Japanese title. But basically, it's kind of a slice of life-y edutainment show about you know, camping. And you know what? It's not like riveting story or anything like that, but it's cute, and you know, it's cozy. There's a fair amount of cooking in the show, and I do love me some cooking. I've actually thought about doing like a cooking stream, but I don't know how I would set that up. If I could, I totally would, but it's just, I just don't think I have the real estate in my kitchen to really justify it. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll hook up like a camera or something with to my laptop and just have that over my like my stovetop and just show my process. I don't know. It'd probably be a little weird. Because I don't have like one of those really open-ended kitchens. Like we have an island in the center, but it takes up a lot of space. I thought about like maybe shuffling things around a bit to kind of like, I don't know, give the illusion of more space, but I don't know. It's a little weird. But in any case, point is there's a lot of cooking in that show. But not like a huge metric buttload. I don't think it's like, I never watched Food Wars, but I can't imagine it's up to Food Wars level. But every episode seems to have like something food related. And you know, sometimes they're just, you know, ordering food out while they're on their way to the camp's grounds, or, you know, getting stuff at the grocery to cook food at the camp itself. But it just, I don't know, it just does it enough that it piques my interest, which is such a weird thing to like, you know, what's my, Gem, what's your borderline for like, if an anime is good? Well, does it have good food in it? Cosplay as Gordon Ramsay if we're going to do a cooking stream. I mean, I do have an apron, but I don't have like one of those chef suits. Like, I don't have like, you know, those, basically full top, chef, like, uniforms. And I don't even know how much those cost. How much do those cost, I wonder now that I'm talking about it. But yeah, Guy Fieri. Okay, Guy Fieri actually would be kind of fun. Probably about to leave, but I want to say hi and hope you get back. I'm still here. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Andrew. I'll probably be going for a couple hours. I don't know how long I'll be out, but if you are back by the time, or if I am still going by the time you're back, then yeah, definitely welcome to come back. But yeah, Guy Fieri would be kind of fun to cosplay. You've been getting far on Guild Wars 2. Can't talk to anyone other than Gooski into playing it, though. Granted, he talked you into playing it as well. In fairness, Restaurant to Another World is interesting in spite of its formulaic food porn premise. To be honest, those kinds of enemies are nice comfort and wind down kind of things. Exactly, Andrew. I definitely agree. Like, I actually really liked the first season of Restaurant to Another World. I haven't watched the second season. There was a second season of that, right? Well, even if there was or wasn't, yeah, that first season was definitely comforting. It's like, yeah, it's formulaic, but I love me some good food porn. It's good stuff. Actually, there's like one of those really fancy Japanese bookstores that opened up recently in my area, and we went to go check it out during the soft opening. And one of the books they had was like this yeah, it was just straight up like this food porn book. Like, it's just a bunch of illustrations of not like real food, yeah, I mean illustrations of food, and it's just really nice looking. It's kind of like if you ever play like a Vanillaware game and it's just like a bunch of like, they just draw food so gosh darn well. It's like that. I don't think it's actually from Vanillaware. It's not quite their style, but it's like my roommate, Boss and I were there, and he spotted it first, and he just says like, "Please don't be food porn. Please don't be food porn." And I just pick it up, flip through it, and it's just like, it's food porn. And so I ended up getting it. But no, it's kind of cool to have like a Japanese bookstore, like with like options. I mean, like I thought it was just like a really fancy, like, you know, manga store. And don't get me wrong, they have a buttload of manga, but they have a bunch of like books I was surprised to see. Like for one, they had a whole section dedicated to Ghibli stuff, and they ran it. There's like some stuff I'm just like, this is kind of lame, where it's like, I don't know if you guys ever seen this, but sometimes they'll do like these things where they'll like take screenshots from the movie, and yeah, they'll take screenshots from like Ghibli movies and basically make a manga out of it. And I kind of hate those, because it's just like, it feels so low effort. I don't know if it actually is, but it feels it. And that part was disappointing. But then I looked a little to the left of where I was, and I knew that this was a thing, but Kiki's Delivery Service was based off a book, and they actually had the book, like the translated version of the book. I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting to see this here. Oh, this is cool. So I got that too. And another thing they had was like storyboard. There's like a storyboard books of like various anime. Like there was one there for Berserk that had like, I was just flipping through. It's like, yep, that's Casca. Yep, that's the fucking General Ladon, I think is what his name was. He's kind of like a minor antagonist in the grand scheme of things. But no, it's just like, yep, this is totally like stuff from Berserk. The anime, kind of cool. Like the old school like 90s anime, not like the very oh shit, that's not what oh, that's 10. No wonder. Yeah, not the blah, blah, what am I thinking? The CG anime that pissed everybody off. Okay, there we go. As someone that says NSP comic using screenshot, this is fairly low. Oh wait. Oh, that is fairly low effort? Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like taking screenshots from movies and just adding like, comic bubbles and saying, haha, it's the manga. It's like, no, it's not. This is basically like not even a fan work. I don't even know if I don't want to like shit on like fan creators or anything like that. It just feels cheap is all I'm trying to say. Make a comic out of movie, anime, whatever frames can be useful. You're trying to focus on learning layout and readability. Okay, when you bring it up like that, that's a fair point. But I don't know. It just feels like this is supposed to be like an official like Ghibli licensed like property, and I don't know. I feel like you could have like actually made like illustrations or something, and I don't know. That's kind of where I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too mean on it. But let's see. Feel cheap? That is cheap. Okay, at least we agree there. No. Yeah, no. It definitely feels cheap. All right. Is there anything else I want to do? I do want to redo her face, but I don't want to like completely erase it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just. I'm going to copy your face. Delete from this layer. Oh no, I already did this. Yeah, this is her face. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, go delete that. Yeah, learning is one thing, selling is another. Yeah, which I don't know. It's yeah, no, I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah. All right. Let's do another rough sketch layer. I'm going to try to do something here. So I want to give her like big wide eyes. Oh, wait, no, I don't want it black. I want it blue. There we go. I might have to move these like cheek marks, but if only SCP had the ability to rename layers instead of keeping the name, or CSP, instead of keeping the names as layers, that'd be helpful. Wait, what do you mean? Rename layers and keep. Wait, you mean like this? Like, hold up, where is it? No, there's a way. Oh wait, isn't it like? Yeah, I think you just double click and you just say like, face layer. Yeah, no, you can totally rename layers. Unless you're talking about something else. Alright, take care, Andrew. Hope to see you again. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if I should have like oh, you're being sarcastic? Oh, ha ha ha. Want a CSP or yeah, SCP, that's an art program? Yeah, that's I feel like that is a thing. I'm not like too in depth with SCP stuff. Like I know a lot of the more popular ones, but I've never been like I've I never like gone too deep into it. Like some of my friends like pointed me out some of the more some ones that I wasn't even aware of that are apparently super popular. There's an image I want to use. Where was it? It was here. It was. This is like a bunch of sketches, but I kind of like how this person did Lily's face, so I'm gonna like bring it over as a reference. Yeah. The rest of this we don't give a shit about. We care about this person here. Now, I wish I could like do sketches this good. Like, this is goddamn amazing. Actually, I'm going to delete this. I'm actually going to switch to pencil. I'm going to go to 3. Ooh, that's actually pretty rough. Maybe we should just keep it on pen. Also, I might like move this little hairline up, like maybe move it down to there, and same over here. Actually, I'm gonna just get rid of this. I'm not too happy about that. There we go. Maybe pinch this, move it up just a little bit. It's an oddly small image too, so it's a little bit of a work in progress to get used to it. Get rid of these cheek marks too. Not too happy about that. Make it her little not eyebrows, but her eyelashes a little thicker. But yeah, how's I hope everyone's week has been going well. You know, it's kind of weird. I technically had a short week at work, but because of like the 4th of July holiday, and yet it just felt so exhausting to kind of get through for some reason. I don't know why. And maybe it's just that there's just a lot of stuff has happened that was happening, and I was just trying to like keep up with it all. And part of it was like getting something that I needed to test working. Well, like, I mean, something I needed to test required a bunch of other stuff to get set up so I could actually test it. But other people were like juggling other stuff on the side, so it's like, it's understandable, but it's still like, yeah, we still need to get this ready. Oh gosh, please, I hope we get this ready in time. So it's just stuff like that. Luckily, looks like by the end of the day, most of that got like set up. So I think we're good on for Monday, but it's still just like, oh boy, whoo, running close. Because I want to get like stuff like basically good to go by that time, by start of next month. Because I'll be gone for like half that month. Work week has been a blur. You know, those are perfectly fine weeks. Like, I don't know, part of it was just, it was both very fast, but also like very, I don't know, slow in parts too. No, actually, I think I want to just I almost want to like take out this take out her nose. Maybe give her like right, back to this. So now for actual, I want to give her a nice big smile. Like, it's fly season again, that's for sure. Sorry, there's just one that just keeps buzzing by me. If you hear any buzzing, that's what that is. Actually, it's not even like a big fly. It's just like, it's a little fly. And somehow that seems worse. I don't know. Maybe I only think it's worse because I just keep seeing them. I feel like I can easily get rid of them, but they're nimble little bastards. What up? Got away. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, I think I might try to like do something a little fun next week as far as streaming goes. Assuming I can get to stream. Not necessarily game wise, just like setup wise. Well, hopefully you'll see what I mean when we get to it. But it's something I've been kind of wanting to do for a little while, and I think I finally have like the capacity and tools to do it. But we'll see. Just need to do some like refinement here and there for it. Turn this down. Oh, can you not hear music? Can you not hear the music? Oh, music is playing. Sorry. I just don't want it like overtaking my voice. Crank it up a little bit. Let me know if you can hear it now. Actually, I got an idea. I'll stop on this one. I've got to look up something else, so. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna let that rock for now. Okay, you hear it now? Okay, good. You know, I was reviewing the footage last week. I'm sorry, we're not doing lyrics. Are these all gonna be lyrics? Man, what? I don't want lyrics. I just want like instrumental. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's try this. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, no, I was reviewing the footage last week, and one of the things I noticed was that it was just so... Well, towards the end anyway, I would get kind of like... I'll do that thing where just like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. And my voice was like not as loud as I wanted to be. That's partly my own audio stuff that needed to get adjusted, but at the same time it was also like the music was probably a little on the loud side. So this is me like toning it down a little bit so I'm actually hearable. Luckily it doesn't seem nearly as bad, like looking at the audio levels now. Actually, I'm actually more worried about my voice if I'm actually too loud. In fact, let me like do this number. Hopefully that's not too soft. There we go. But no, game-wise, I definitely God, there's so many games I need to actually get through. I still need to play like the fucking Final Fantasy 16 demo. People are already like, you know, about to beat the goddamn game, and I'm just here like, ah, geez, I just don't have the goddamn time for that. I do want to get it, but I'm probably not going to get it till like August because, or if not August, then I don't know, sometime shortly after, just because like I'm trying to like save up for this thing in August. True flight, don't bother me. But assuming that goes well, then I will, then I don't know if I'm going to do like a playthrough on stream just because RPGs are such a different kind of beast. I need to actually see how long it actually is, but it sounds like a lot of work went into it. And it is definitely more action-y, and that might be pretty fun. So I don't know. If people want to see me stream it, that's one thing. I just don't want to be like on one game for like weeks. Like last year with Elden Ring was definitely very fun, but I definitely recognize that like, yeah, I'm playing this one game way too much. That's why I kind of stopped playing Returnal. Like that's a fun game. I actually need to go back to it at some point. But it was definitely taking up a lot of my time. Like a lot of streams were just dedicated to Returnal. And if I were, you know, a full-time streamer, I could that wouldn't be so much a problem because I could just, you know, play a little bit each day. But I can really only have the capacity to like stream like, I don't know, 2 to 3 times a week at most. Any more than that, and I just run myself ragged. It's 34 hours. Okay, that, you know, that's in line with like RPG stuff. Maybe not character action stuff, which is a little surprising. But if it's, but I don't know. I might like do a couple streams dedicated to like starting it, and I'll get my like my initial thoughts, but I'll probably like do a lot of it like off stream, to be perfectly real, because like I started to like I started Final Fantasy 15 with by doing the stream, and that was fun, but at the same time it's also like, yep, there sure are a lot of periods of me just driving around, going from point A to point B. Oh boy, what fun. And that was kind of when I was starting to get worried about like, yeah, this isn't that fun to watch, is it? So I think that's when I stopped that. But after that, I like put it down for like a really long time. But then I like picked it up again because I don't know. I just felt like I never did beat this game, and I really got into it. And not gonna lie, it was just kind of nice to just play it for myself at that point. And I feel like that's kind of true with a lot of RPGs. Like I love playing these games, but I just don't think I can personally make them that interesting to watch. You know what I mean? And that just may be a me thing. And if it is, it is. That's what it is. Okay. I think I might move this eyebrow. Both these eyebrows, really. Because they're like way too close to her actual eyes. So gives her more expressive look. Her lip is a little weird on the side here. That's better. Maybe about a month of streaming. Yeah, I don't know if I want to dedicate a whole month to just one game necessarily. I mean, I say that, but I've definitely done that before. I don't know. It's weird, you know? Like there's stuff I just would love to just do, and I don't know. Maybe I would just be so invested, and people will be so invested of me playing this game so many months after it released. That's another thing. Like, it's finding out the time to stream certain games is rough. You multitask too much? Yeah, I get that. I mean, the reason I'm doing an art stream right now is because I really wanted to do this, but I figured, like, I didn't stream last week, and I didn't stream, well, I almost didn't stream this week, but I figured, like, I should get something out, you know? So, this is me getting something out. And honestly, trying out the YouTube thing, see how I like it. And honestly, it does kind of force me to do, like, certain things, like make thumbnails and whatnot. I say make thumbnails, really, I'm just considering thumbnails for the sake of the stream. And that is important. Oh yeah, River City Girls 2. Yeah, we do still need to do that. And I do have the new machine, which honestly I've been having like some weird things with it. Not like in like general, but like Final Fantasy 14 just seems to like have a weird thing with the new rig. Like and I don't know if it's a Discord thing. It might be a Discord thing, because that's when I did start to notice like a bunch of the issues. But it'll have like these fatal DirectX errors and just crash the game. And I've researched into it, and a lot of the answers are like, make sure your settings are up to date. Well, or your drivers are up to date. Yeah, well, they are. I got the latest thing. And unfortunately, not a lot of them speak too much about like Windows 11 or anything like that. So I guess I'll just have to figure that out as I go. I already like disabled like Discord overlay on that machine. So we'll see it, and I have like a raid thing tomorrow, so we'll see if it happens then. I have no idea, but we will see. When are we doing River City Girls 2? Let me double check like my library. We can probably do it soon. Maybe next week. But I also know you've been busy with like your own projects, and I don't want to take you away from that. But let's see. I might also like do a stream just for like, I don't know. Sea of Thieves is always fun. I do like me some Sea of Thieves, and now that I have a rig that actually, you know, might cooperate with it, that might be an enjoyable time. And no, people seem to like the Sea of Thieves like streams. You just scheduled what? River City? Okay, yeah. Let you know when. Yeah, we'll talk. I definitely need to like go over my games. There's some games that I definitely want to like play because like I had been putting them off because I was trying to finish the other games first. Like gosh, we did Liza P. Before that we did Street Fighter, which admittedly I really enjoyed that world tour. Those world tour streams. I hope you guys did too. Actually, I want to do some like Street Fighter 6 like rank stuff because I have been trying that on the side, and it's definitely been a learning experience. I am not the best at this game. I like to think I'm pretty good. But man, there's just a lot of people who know the game way better than I do. But I've been still enjoying the game a lot. You'll play the Monkey Island content? You're a mighty pirate? Yeah, I guess we should just do, like, the new stuff, huh? I keep wanting to, like, catch up, but it's been so long that I figure we might as well just do the new stuff at this point. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, I don't like this. That's better. Let's see, what other games do I got going on over here? I know Baldur's Gate 3 is like out soon, question mark? Oh yeah, there's also Alan Wake. I definitely should play that at some point. Maybe we'll play that for the spooky month. Have I ever played the Monkey Island games? You know, sadly I did not. I heard a lot about them, but I never really had the capacity to really play them. People seem to love them. And you know, and in that regard, I'm definitely fine with, you know, their existence, and it makes total sense that they like have like a whole crossover thing with you know, the Sea of Thieves. But I also like worry about like if I did play them, there's probably going to be a bunch of like stupid adventure game logic that I'm just like, how was I supposed to know I'm supposed to use the shovel on like the chef or something like that? Great time to buy it because of the Steam sale? Yeah, maybe. I'll take another look at it. I already bought like a bunch of shit for the Steam sale, like $100 worth. What did all I buy? I bought a lot of crap. I bought a bunch of Mega Man stuff because I felt like, it seems like a good cost. Like, I think it was like $10 for like 6 Mega Man X games. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I guess that's true. The chat could probably help out if I do get stuck. But part of the fun with puzzle games is being able to figure out the puzzle yourself. But I don't know, I guess it's also like, you know, with Monkey Island, it's kind of like Phoenix Wright, where like it's also the writing that really draws it in. So I guess that's fair. Streaming on YouTube isn't too bad. You don't get laggy buffering from the stream. Pretty good video quality too. That's good. That's good. The only thing you got for the Steam sale was Guild Wars 2 for Drew, and he's not even going to play it on stream. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. All right, I think I'm happy with this. I mean, what do you guys think? I think it looks a little better than what we had before, which, let me bring up what we had before. This is before. This is after. Before. After. Before. After. You'll be physically. Oh, I thought you were talking about like streaming Monkey Island, like the actual Monkey Island games, Coden. Not just Sea of Thieves. After looks more like her. Good. Yeah, we'll stick with that then. Let me bring this back up. I also want to like shade in her. I say shade in. I want to draw in her eyes a bit. That's better. All right. So now, that's not what I wanted. Let us, I guess let's start coloring her in. Let's start with blue, like Jean blue. The Monkey Island games don't tend to have unwinnable states. That's good. Because that is definitely an issue with like some adventure games. I don't know if I've ever been in a or played a adventure game that had an unwinnable state, but I have heard stories about like unwinnable states and how rough they can be. just kind of color in like these edges. I mean, actually, the truth is, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to just remove all this excess. Oh, that's not right. Let's remove this. Is there anywhere else? Okay, up there. And up here. Oh, right. Someone pointed out that I didn't do this, so let me do this real quick. I did not draw the handle on this side, so let me just do that real quick. Now let's throw it in. Bueno. There's some stuff down here. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Now let's remove this excess over here. Ah, what was that? There. Oh, I actually forgot something. Oh, no, I didn't. The first one, there is only one death state in the game, and you really have to make it happen. I learned a trick that makes the line art look better. Copy the layer, put a little blur on it, and then adjust the opacity sum. Okay, we'll try that. This and delete this. Combine these two. Blur it, you said? Blur it a little. Okay, so we'll do oh wait, I guess I should rasterize it first. Yeah. No, I definitely see it. I definitely see what you mean there. It definitely gives it a sort of 80s retro feel, and that definitely does help. However, I'm gonna hold off on that because I'm gonna color these lines at some point, and I don't want to like just copy the black lines and then blur it, because then I'll just have to do that again. Yeah, not too strong. Yeah, no, I definitely see it. It does definitely look nicer. No, thanks for the tip, Godin. Oop, there's something down here. What is this? Is that just more tassels? Yeah, there we go. All right, so now I'm gonna take this. Yeah, there we go. No, like that. Okay. So now... Oops. Nope, you are definitely supposed to be included. So now invert again, delete. Okay, I think it's looking pretty good. Now I'm gonna invert, and then I'm going to expand this by like 1 pixel. Now, I'm going to take... where is it? The thicken line tool. And we're just going to go crazy. Just make it freaking huge. And just fill in all those spots. So now, I'll remove this. There's no like little pockets of blankness, if you will. We're gonna have to do that again at some point, but for now, that's a good start. So let's go with the white part next. Let's do. We would take like this slightly beige, and then you do that number. And the tassels are also kind of beige. I'm gonna just fill those in like that. Okay, maybe not quite like that, but you know what I mean. And then I'll probably just do what I did before and just adjust the line width to include those areas. Lovely, 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 lovely. And we'll just have to manually color this part in. It's a little tedious, but it is what it is. That's what you do when you're dealing with like a lot of loose strands. At some point, you need to get back to the swing of being a colorist. You feel like you're overthinking when you work on things. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that is kind of what happens. Like, you just kind of need to... Like, I was actually just talking with someone earlier today about, like, this isn't exactly what you're referring to, Coden, but, like, they were talking about, you know, taking a rough sketch and inking over it. And seeing like, oh, it seems like a real tedious work to just have to do that again. It feels like you're just, oh, excuse me, you're just taking like doing the same thing again, but you know, with a different color. Actually, no, they didn't even say it like that. They just kind of said like it just feels like really tedious work. And I get what they were saying, but. One of the things they were admitting to is that they would be overly detailed with their sketch work. And that is, you know, that is definitely something people do. But you don't need to do that. You don't need to like let me show you the sketch work on this one. I might have been a little over detailed here, but this is my sketch work. Like, it is not pretty by any means. I have like the general look of the arms, where the sleeves are, and kind of like, you know, the ends of the outfit. But it is just general shapes. It's only when I get to the line art that I start to like really start detailing it, and that's when I think it's more appropriate to be like really you know, pain in the ass in that regard. So if you're trying to like, if you get overly detailed with the sketch work, you're probably just going to be disappointed when you have to like draw in the ink to do that line art later. So that's my take on that. Also, as I zoom in, I'm seeing like these little pockets of like blue, and you know, some of it's not so bad. Hey, what the hell is this? Oh, that's me coloring it. That's not what I want. That's better. That's more like it. Took you forever to learn that you don't trace your sketch when you make line art, you just reference it. Yeah, that's definitely something you can do. I do a little tracing just because it like helps me get the general shape, but yeah, you're not just tracing that. It's they're more like guidelines than actual rules. You know what I mean? Oops. Go away. Please shrink. All right. I think next, let's do her skin. So let's do maybe like this shade here. And then I'm actually going to put that under this. And just fill this part in. And her legs. Maybe a little darker. Maybe like this level. That's a little better. Actually, let me find this color. See how this looks. Maybe a little lighter. I don't know. That doesn't seem quite right, does it? That's a little better. I mean, I can always come back and like change this later, but I kind of want to try and get it right. Oh, also, her earrings are also this little tassel color. I can probably just color that in. Easy peasy. So her ear didn't get all colored in. There we go. That's better. Oh, she has like pink hot pants. So let's do that next. Again, I think I'll do that like under the light. Kind of like a reddish pink, kind of maybe like this color. That's better. On top of that, we'll do silver for her little belt buckle here. And under that, we'll do like a whitish pink for her actual belt. There we go. I don't know if you could hear all that. I realized I was doing that mumbling thing again. Alright, so under the white, let's actually do her hair next. I'm just gonna close that. Unfortunately, that was a project that I don't think it's gonna actually see the light of day because I think the time for it has come and gone. I started to work on it, but I didn't quite get there, unfortunately. All right. Oh, I did do. Yeah, I did it one side. I didn't do the other side. I'm just gonna call it. Also, I realized I put a little white spot on her lip there. That was not intentional. There we go. All right. War clubs. Let's do war clubs next. I'm gonna use my actual own original drawing. I'm gonna just maybe use a slightly lighter version. Also, I messed this up. I'm actually gonna fix that real quick. This is wrong. Like, look at this shit. This is inexcusable. Oop. So it's gonna go like... There we go. There we go. And now we'll fill that in with blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. Okay, so now back to what the task at hand. Slightly lighter. And put that on top of everything. I'm just gonna fill these in too. To let the handles be colored in like this. Okay, not quite like that. That's better. All right. There's a skin layer. There's a skin layer. Let's do her eyes next. Rather than do a fill, we're just gonna... Well, I mean, we are still doing a... Okay, no, we're not. Just gonna do an outline of her eye, then fill it in. There we go. There we go. You ever have a time when you're learning something and one of the people you learn from, you find they just don't really know what they're doing, but they just know enough more than you? Yeah, sometimes. At that point, I probably would try to, like... I mean, if it's like a video tutorial, I'd try to, like, find, I don't know, maybe a second opinion. Which, depending on how long the lesson is, may be a pain in the ass, but it might be worth it just to, like, see what other people are doing with that particular topic. But yeah, I sometimes I've been in that situation. It's a little rough, but it is what it is. Like, you know just enough to know that some of the stuff they're telling you is bad advice. Yeah, and I guess at that point it's just like you just gotta tell yourself, like, yeah, okay, well, I'm just not going to do what they're telling me to do. Which seems kind of rude, but at the same time, it's like, you know your stuff. Or you know what you know what's good for you, and just kind of gotta go with that. Come on, you piece of crap. Oh, thank you, Haji Habibil. Haji Habibi. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but I tried. I definitely tried. You're talking about coding tutorials? Yeah, I get that. I get that coding. All right, where were we? Oh, we're on. Let us go to the reds. Oh wait, no, we're not. We're actually not done with her eyes yet. I'm being silly here. So she has like a nice amber. Is that amber? What would you call that? Like kind of golden amber. Amber eyes, I would say. What did I actually give her in my actual last one? I gave her more of a brown, which in retrospect doesn't look quite right. Let's try this one. Let's try this color. Although maybe a little more dark. Oops, wrong thing. Nope. That's a little better. Alright, let's try that. And something I like to do is just fill in that like little eye shine, if you will. Maybe put like a dot there. That's better. Yeah, that's already looking much better than my last piece, which was this one. Which I don't know. I still kind of kick myself over this piece. It's not bad, but it's like maybe a little too detailed. All right, where were we? So we did her face. Let's actually color in her mouth. So up here. So let's do a dark red for the back part. Oops. There we go. And then on top of that, we'll do a lighter pink for her tongue. Lovely. All right, next up, let's do red. I think that's just going to be like its own layer here. And maybe like a slightly desaturated red, I think would be good. Like right there. And it's going to be her hair bands, as seen here. Yeah. Clean up. Okay. Oh yeah. These are red. These are red. Just filling out where I can. I'm gonna go back over and color the rest. She's got little silver buttons. We'll do those next. And I think under the red, we'll do like just a reddish white on these. Or not just straight white. Excuse me. Alright, on top of this, I think we'll go over that silver for her buttons. Be like the silver. Oops. Maybe it's easier to just color them in than trying to fill them in. Sometimes that bucket tool is not as cooperative as you want it to be. Just go ahead and put these in too while I'm at it. You guys got any fun plans for the weekend? Me, I'm just probably gonna just chill out. Actually, no, that's not true. I actually have a lot of little shopping things I need to do, like for my trip in August. Like, I did some of it last weekend, but this week I realized I should probably go and get X, Y, and Z. Also need to go ahead and get stuff for my car because my birthday is in August as well, and in the good old state of Georgia, they need you to do an emissions test every year. So I need to go ahead and get that situated. Okay. Let me hide the rough layer. Wait, what is this? Oh, I know what that is. That is this layer. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I'm liking this much better than what I had Wednesday. There's still like a lot of little detail to put in. Let's see if there's anything we can do with the lines before we go over to full-on shading. I know we're still missing like the embroidery, but I'm gonna worry about that like on a separate layer. I'll do like then on her cheeks like up. Up. Lovely. Okay. I'm gonna put all this into one big folder. And then on top of that is where I'm going to do the embroidery. So I'm going to start with the muted red. I don't want to get too close to the edge because that's where the green's going to be. In fact, I really should do the green first in retrospect, but we're going to wing it. Let's clean this part up. Actually, I know how to make my life a little easier here. That's lovely. That's perfect. And so I'm going to, not that, I'm going to invert. Actually, first off, I'm going to expand by 1. Or rather, I'm going to expand by... Okay, I can only expand by full pixels. And I'm going to do that little adjust line width again. There we go. And now let's do that again. And now up here, well, first I'm going to invert, then up here I'm going to delete any overflow, and now I'm going to continue what I was doing after inverting again and just, yep, because I was dancing around like this, like accidentally going over the necklace, but I realized I was making it too hard on myself, like intentionally. Not intentionally, but accidentally. Okay. And let's do... the leaves? Is that what these are? Like, I'm not actually sure what style this is supposed to invoke. Or rather, I don't know what this imagery is supposed to invoke with the embroidery. But it seems to be like a branch. Yeah, I think it's a branch. Okay. And now... luckily this part's a little easier than the red, because it's like I've just drawn along the outline. Mostly easier. There we go. I might have to move this red a little lower. Let me see if I can like just be a little tricksy with it. Okay, there we go. All right, it's almost like we almost got like a full flat color going on here. Two things are kind of remaining for the flat colors though. One are her little war clubs, and the two is her little headband here. Let's work on the headband first. So I think with the headband, it's going to be a matter of doing what we did before, doing a select. Maybe some erasing some of this other selection. Now, is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. So and just try and color in where it makes sense to. Okay. Now on top of that, we take the green. Actually, I'm going to take this again. Or I'm going to like kind of shrink what we have. Because I'm going to give her like these ever so slight outlines for her headband at the very least. There. Yatta. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now I need a good shot of like one of her war clubs. I'm gonna do this similar thing over there. Alright, I am going to... Can you believe we still have like shading and stuff after this? Art is a long process. Anyone who ever tells you otherwise is a liar. What you up to, chat? Just coding tutorials, coding. I'm just going to take this. turn it a little bit. Maybe inward a little. There. And now for the road, we're just gonna dot. There. Oh wait, I'm not nearly done. I guess on this side, you can just do the opposite. Well, maybe not the full opposite way. I think it's probably better to kind of just mimic what we were doing over here. Work with me here. There we go. Okay, there we go. What is this? There we go. Okay. Yosh. How's it looking? So good. Yeah. Oh, there is actually one more step. I need to kind of trim off some of this excess. The blue. There. Wait, let this get up here. So sketched it accidentally. And let's go ahead and adjust this down here. And then this over here. All right. So now, first off, let's clean up some of these lines a bit. I can see something down here that's been bugging me. And let's move some of these lines right here. Lovely. Okay. And there's a lot of like random lines down here. What happened there? I must have just missed them when I was initially drawing in the castles. They still look really good. Okay. Yosh. Excuse me. Copy this all together, or put this all together in a... Fucking flies. And I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, and I'm going to merge all of the other one. And the reason I'm doing this is because it just makes this next step a lot easier in the long run. Normally I like to keep the colors separate, but there's like some technique that I've been watching that like makes it a lot easier. God, where are these fucking guys coming from? Where are they going? Sorry. They have actually a little trap in here too. They should be going to that. I don't know why they're bothering around me. What do I smell? Is this gonna work? This should work. So now I'm gonna take that thicken and I'm just going to make it freaking huge. And we're just gonna tap it in. And now, if we remove the lines, everything should be good. Now, I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna make a white layer. On top of all this, we're gonna put a multiply layer, and I'm going to start with the shading. We're going to go with like maybe this slightly muted red to kind of give her kind of a more warm color. And now the question is, where's the sun coming from? I imagine the sun is coming from, let's say over here. That's where the sun is. Now let us try and color accordingly. I'm gonna go ahead and merge these layers because they are effectively the same. I like this one. Sorry, I don't like this song. It just don't vibe with me. Hey, welcome back. Not for long. It's 9 here. I have to get going by 5. That's fair. That's fair. Eyes look a lot better. Thank you. Yeah, I think the eyes look a lot better here. We're actually in the you actually missed all the color stunts. So we got flat colors at the very least. Now we're at the shading part, which I find is a lot easier these days with having a white layer and just working off of that. And so that's kind of what we're going with right now. What do we have her here? Kind of like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer we'll go tonight. We've been going for like an hour and change. Although I find I really can only kind of keep this up for so long. I can't keep up this pace forever. But no, it really kind of it boils down to like what everyone else is doing, I suppose. And what I mean by that is like I like chatting with folks during this process if I can help it. And you know, it's kind of rude to just, you know, call up someone on a stream just to like, hey, I'm drawing right now and I'm doing stream. You wanna talk? I don't know. Maybe some people would be like that. I figure most people would be a little like, what the fuck? So, the shading looks nice. Yeah, it's a different process I'm trying with the shading. It, like, I watched something recently about, like, good way to color and shade. And I think it helps. What's the weapon in her hand? A cricket bat or a Maori War Club? I believe it's more in the Maori War Club. Like this is the official art of the club or of her, and then of the club she's using. There are little balls on the end of it. So yeah, I think it's more on the War Club side. In fact, let me actually double check if that's actually what she's using. It's in the department of it. I wouldn't be surprised if like she had an alternate costume at some point that used the exact same thing. Or that was exactly like a Maori War Club. But yeah, there's definitely a War Club. think I'm gonna have to find a different playlist at some point. This one's just okay. That's partly why I don't do too many art streams. It's just like I have to use like DMCA free music, and the options available aren't like the best. In fact, screw it. There we go. That's better. That's more my jam. Let's do some stuff with her hair. Had a dumb thought for an art program. Here, this is dark shading and this is light shading tools. You take the surrounding colors and go, oh, I'm going to go X% darker and lighter. I think there are some like AI tools that kind of do stuff like that. But I think like Photoshop has some bells and whistles like that. I don't use Photoshop, unfortunately, so I don't get to reap the benefits of that. But I think there are like some art tools that kind of do stuff like that. I just don't really have access to them, I don't think. Or maybe I do and I just don't really know, because there's a lot of stuff with Clip Studio that like hell, I used this program for like years, and like after like 5 years I found out like, oh hey, there's like a 3D model reference thing you can use, and it's like, wait, there is? What? And yeah, sure enough, it's yeah, it's like a base feature that you can just access and you can just use to like help with your posing and whatnot. And it's like, I did not know like this was here. And that's when I saw like a bunch of other like bells and whistles that the program has access to, and I'm just like, it made my life a whole lot easier once I learned that I could use those things. So yeah, maybe there's something in here that does something akin to what you're thinking of, but I don't know. I don't know for certain. I could probably find out if I research, but I'm a little lazy right now, so I don't really care. Oh shit, it's this song. we talked about this last time. Like, so apparently, yeah, I did like more investigation, and apparently this song is from that Snail House group or artists, and yeah, and Anonymous just used it for one of their animations. I'm like, yeah, okay, it works. It works really well. And I actually didn't know it was part of this little playlist. In fact, that's actually what I was playing at the beginning of the stream, just nothing but Snail House, and I figured I should change it up a bit. But honestly, their music is just so chill and relaxing, and oddly unique. Get the fucking gun out. It's so silly, but I kind of love it. Yeah, I think I might just do Snail House for the art streams from here on, because I don't know. They just fit my vibe. Yeah. Within copyright, I suppose. Get the gun out because I'm tired of the kit show. Something like that. Now, have you never seen the Anonymous video? We briefly looked at it last time, but it's Birdist Friend. It's like a source filmmaker like animation, and it's surprisingly good. Like it's very on beat with like the music. It's practically like a mini music video. It doesn't go through the whole song, but it tells like a very short, like 1 to 2 minute story with no words. But it's also just a good track. So yeah, I definitely, if you're not familiar with Anonymous, definitely check his stuff out. He doesn't post much these days, but he occasionally comes back, from what I can tell. SFM, where the person doing the animation took the time and effort to put in, took time to put effort in. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It was still pretty early, and you know, some of it is borderline shitpost, but it's still fun. What the fuck is this? Get the fuck out of here. All right. Alright, now for everyone's favorite, the tassels again. Hopefully this won't be as like long and tedious. I'm just gonna like draw some accentuating shading lines like here and there, and hopefully that will give the illusion enough. The tassels, yeah, the tassels. Ugh. They like when a character design has like this level of like detail. It's like I like the character so much, but it's like, and so I'm willing to suffer for it. but I'm going to complain the whole time. Luckily, I found some steps to make the tassels not nearly as bad, but they're still a pain in the ass. I'm going to be frank, they are still a pain in the ass. That's not true, that's impossible. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. No! The sound of ultimate suffering from Princess Bride? Yeah, that definitely is a vibe when it comes to, like, this level of detail. Luckily, not nearly as bad as actively drawing the initial line art for it, but it definitely is something. Oops, don't do that. Given in your mood, you need to laugh. Well, I'm glad Elise was able to do that for you. Also, I realize this is under the shirt, so it would be shaded. Okay. Take a step back. Little details here. There we go. Oh yeah, let me do it actually some more on this side. I think that's what was bothering me. All right. I never did play Mario Odyssey. I know it was good. I just never found time to do it. I have it. That's actually that's the worst part. I actually have the damn game. I just never bothered to play it. I don't know, I feel like by the time I actually had a chance, actually got it, I'd seen everything for it, so I didn't feel as inclined to play it at that point. Which is, you know, it's still a fun game, so I should still give it the time of day. But But if you're wondering why I haven't played it, that's why. Alright, there we go. Alright. So technically the next step is adjusting the shading to match the colors that it's on. So I guess let's go ahead and do that then. I guess let's start with good old blue. Go blue. So let's go ahead and adjust this color balance, kind of more towards the blue. I think I'm okay with that one, with the beige color shade. Let's do the skin next. Red, a bit yellow, green? No, magenta. Yeah. There we go. Give it a little more saturation. Oh, hello. I see you up here. Oh, that's... How'd I miss that? How'd that happen? Apparently I missed a bunch down here. That's unfortunate. I should just want to color it all in. There we go. Same up here. That's better. That's much better. Where were we? We were on her hair. All right. I don't know if I like that one. let me try this again. I don't want to give it like. I kind of want to make it a little red. I think that looks good, right? Yeah, let's do that. I'll adjust as needed afterwards. Alright, next up, let's do... Where do I feel like... There's a line missing. There's a line missing! Yeah, I must have moved it accidentally. That's fine. Oh wait, hold on. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, where did I miss all this shit? I thought I was thorough when I cleaned it up, but I guess I wasn't. This is why I usually don't color in this dimension. Like, usually I go much larger, so it's not nearly as noticeable. But I'm like, as I go in for detail, I'm seeing like all this extra crap. I'm like, ah, damn it. So, just gotta fix it, I guess. All right, so let's do the pink next. Okay. All right, I think we're almost to a done-ish state. I say done-ish. It's not. We still got work to do. But yeah. Interesting. It doesn't quite get all the details here. Okay, that's better. So now, let's go back up here, tonal shift. All right, and now let's get the green. Oh my god, more green. Okay, maybe need to increase the margin of error here. Let's make it 2. All right, what about 5? Better. 10? Good enough. Okay. Oh, then there are her eyes. Let's get her eyes. And the irises. Okay, maybe not that high a margin of error. That's better. Something I want to do here is take this and maybe, oops, not that. There. All right, I think that's all the shading. All right. Maybe like take a blur and maybe run over parts of it to kind of help blend it a little closer together. Maybe a blend here and there. Okay. All right. Pretty happy about this so far. It's nice and colorful and vibrant. Honestly, probably my best pick of Lily so far. Now the question is, how much further will I go tonight? We're about 2 hours in. I guess we can do like a shine ing. Ooh, my phone just went off. My phone just went off. Text from... Oh. Yeah, that's nice. Family photos are nice. Thank you, Aji Habibi. Ibai? I'm sorry. I appreciate it. Appreciate it muchly. Alright. Alright. Shinin. Gonna practice your shinin. Want to get sued? Okay, where? Okay, actual shinin. Just getting some shiny bits here and there. Maybe you wonder why am I going all yellow here? That's because when I switch over to the right blending mode, it should look a lot better. That is the hope. And if it does not, then I will be very, very sad. Because I am very tired. No, it's it just means a little extra work to get the right color. But it should theoretically look right once I switch the blending mode over. I mean, I can move it over now just to see. Yeah, see? Looks nice. Maybe adjust the opacity a bit, but it definitely pops. Makes it pop a little more in this case, so I think we're good. I'm gonna switch back to normal for now, just so I can see it a little better. I'm gonna go to my hairbrush and maybe draw in a couple of these lines a bit. And likewise, over in the shading layer, I'm gonna do the same thing. Take that shade. Do maybe some negative brushing just to give it some oomph, some oopla. Let's check this over the overlay layer. Ah, doesn't that look nice? Maybe adjust the opacity a little bit. And put some blur on these legs. There we go. Can we just listen to this one? No. No, we're not listening to that again. Okay. Let me find a right. Is that what I want to go for? I don't know if I want to go exactly like this. Let me do like a long. Let's maybe something like this, yeah. Looking really good. Thank you, Coden. I think what I'm going to do here. We're going to take everything so far, put it into one big folder, at least as far as Lily is concerned. Question here is, oh right, there actually is one extra step. I almost forgot. Because we started to draw this. I mean, we're obviously still not done. We're very far along, but we're not done. Where is that rough sketch? Drew some sketch work for, is this it? There it is. Okay. Wind gather. And for this one, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a watercolor, oddly enough. We get that nice shade of green associated with wind. Let's do... wind gather. Oh, what's the song? That was a remix of like the Splatoon, basically the Splatoon Splatfest theme, at least for like the first Splatoon. You probably have heard it in passing. You just never were able to associate it with anything. Actually, how's it look over here? Looks better than your idea. What was your idea? Do an outline, then grow that selection by 20 pixels, then color that a different color, put some blur on it. It could still be, I could still do that. I'm just doing the wind thing because she's all about the wind thing. I don't know if I actually like this too much. It's fine, but it definitely could be better. I almost think it gives it a level of muddiness. Even though that is, it's very like in line with how the character looks. But no, let's try your idea, Conan. I'm actually curious how that might look. Where is it? There it is. So expand by, you say 20, I think you might mean a little smaller, because this is actually a pretty small picture, all things considered. Maybe let's do like 5? And then underneath, we'll do... Maybe we'll do the light muted green there. Let's do it consistent. Do with this. I don't know if I like it quite like that. Actually, maybe part of it is the background color. Let's just do a gray on the back. Still kind of iffy. But here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Oops, what the hell? It's slightly off center. Why is it going that direction? Oh no, it's going the right. It's going the right direction. I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's do that. Maybe add select stuff on the bottom here. Then maybe fill that in. Oops, wrong button. Maybe something like that. And then blur it. Blur this part. The blur part was key. Well, let's try blurring here. Yeah, that kind of looks good. Let's try it with the bigger one. And we'll like try and side by side compare it. So A. Actually, hold up. Let me minimize this. Zoom in. So A, B, A. Oh, sorry. A, B. I feel like with B, she looks radioactive, which I don't think is the intent. But this one kind of looks kind of more after imagey, if that makes sense. So I think this might work a little better. Yeah, A looks more dynamic. I agree. Yeah, let's stick with A for now, and we may come back later and change it. How does it work against this background? Maybe a little too bright. I think this background might be a little too bright now. But maybe instead we'll do a midday sky. But then it's not really that noticeable. What about just a blue sky? Honestly, maybe not sky. Sky, I think, kind of messes things up. Let's do like if the blur was whiter. I don't know. I think the problem is like not blurred. I think the problem is what goes behind it. Because I think it needs to be a decent like dark color. But I don't know what dark color would go well with it without like clashing with everything. Let's try this. Now the problem is I don't think it's quite accurate. I say accurate. I don't think it's quite appropriate. Maybe blue. Maybe this blue. I think this could work, but there needs to be more. We need ribbons. We need fireworks. Yeah, this is supposed to be a banner, is the thing. So I wanted to like pop a little more. So let's go to our effects and see what we got. Not sure. Because like I want to almost get an effect that's like this, whatever this is back here. Let's try this out. Not kind of like that, but maybe like sharper. Like, actually, let me see if our good friend, Mr. Clip Studio Assets, might have a appropriate brush for us. I want to find a good effect brush. Like a particle brush. That's kind of what I want. Let me try this one. Nah, not this one. Let's try this other one. I'll date this one for now, but I think there's another one. Maybe let's go through what we got here. Ooh, feathers. Actually, feathers might be good. Maybe not that large, though. Maybe a little too much there. I like the idea of using feathers, though. Maybe, like, have a couple in towards the front. And make those a little lighter. I just want to fill this empty space with stuff, though. That looks kind of nice, right? Do some pink? Yeah. And needs more pink. Or you mean pink feathers? We could probably do pink feathers. Not that big. Man, I think this is looking pretty good. As a banner. I think the only thing now is to, well, I'm gonna move these effects for now. I may play with them later, because technically I have plenty of time to, like, submit. But yeah. Yeah, a good idea would be to blur it. Yeah, that's definitely something I will do. But before that, let us take our line art. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to hide the other one. I'm going to rasterize this. Because now we're going to color it. Ooh, what the hell? Did I move shit? Okay, better. All right, now. I'm going to take this, take these colors, get like a darker shade of them, and I'm going to kind of wash over them. Give them a little more, make them blend into themselves a little more, a little better. And I might have to go over with some other stuff at some point, but I'm definitely feeling pretty good about this right now. Man, how does this keep... Whatever, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Is this Dudley's theme? Oh yeah. That wasn't a surprise. I'll take it though. How appropriate, actually. I actually don't want to mess with her hair too much. Alright, where were we? Alright, let's do blue next. Go blue. Sorry, I'm getting quiet. I'm just like really focused on like getting these last little details done. Because this is actually really looking really good. I'm very happy with how this is coming out. There. Anything else? Okay. Oh, hot pants. Yeah, I might have to play with the background a bit more. Let us take that line art thing you mentioned, though, and see if this applies. So, duplicate. I'll turn off that. Lock. Gaussian blur. Ah, that does look pretty nice.
Maybe. Alright. I'm pretty happy about this right now. I think I'm gonna sleep on it before I, like, really commit if it's, like, that's enough or not. Again, I do want to, like, mess around with this background a bit. But, I definitely think that this is a pretty good job. So, yeah. I think with that, we're gonna wrap up for tonight. It looks really good. At the very least, it's a very great foundation. I think there are like little touch-ups and whatnot I can do, like maybe some backlighting and whatnot. But but if I like posted this right now, I'd be pretty happy. It's just because it's for a contest, I'm still thinking like, oh god, I gotta like, I should probably mess with it a little more. Just think like, oh Jesus, this does look good, this does look bad. But overall, I'd be pretty happy with this. If this were my banner. So yeah. Alright, well, thanks as always for watching. I hope you had a good time. We'll go back to our regularly scheduled like gaming stream next week, but we'll still try to be here on YouTube for the time being, just to see how we like it. And until then, thanks as always for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And until next time, take care of yourselves, be excellent to one another, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Later.